Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki. Welcome back to Ravenloft. Welcome back to Barovia, and welcome back to a southern snowy mountainside into which is carved the foreboding Amber Temple. Just quite forbidding as well, with its plethora of fireballs and all that kind of stuff. So, welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone is doing great. It's nice to have so many of you in the chat already. Thank you for joining us. So, who we've got here? We've got Bolly and Heroes and Hooligans, one of our stream team friendos. Good to see you again. Thank you for the raid into the Out of the Abyss stream. Phantom and Mac, Ukraine, and Maritime. And everyone hanging out, thank you so much. And of course, those of you in the VOD squad as well, catching up later on with things, thank you so much as well. Always a pleasure, wherever and whenever you can join us on our adventures. Now, without further ado, let us say some thank yous, not only to you fine people and these fine players down here, but also to the wonderful CZRPG, a fantastic producer of stuff over on Patreon. They have a fantastic group of different encounter designs and settings and all sorts of mini adventures, and a big chunky adventure that's coming out soon that we're playtesting on Fridays. There's their Patreon there. Beautiful maps, interesting design, wonderful creatures and items. You can head on over and give them a look, and they are sponsoring our giveaway today. You can get yourself Encounters in Barovia or Encounters in Ravenloft, your choice. Please do !enter in the chat to get your chance to win. Boop, there it is. And we shall be drawing that at the end of the session in a couple of hours. Now, that said, Streamlabs has got the jump on me there. Nathrax 3D Minis is also sponsoring us with a lovely promotion code, Phoenix Iwaki, over on their site to get 15% off any order over $10. Wonderful, wonderful 3D printed minis. Fantastic painting a skill that our friend Gilletized has as well. And you can head on over there and look at all of the beautiful minis that they have and see if there's anything that you fancy. Wonderful stuff. Please have a look over there. Good luck, hooligan. And everyone that's jumping in there. Hey, okay, good luck, everybody. Right, now, let us also say a massive thank you to the wonderful Emma. Speaking of CZRPG's Jacinta game, that she is in that as the little fey terrorist that is loose.
Sounds about right.
And so, hang on, what am I doing here? Barovia and Beyond Art. Boop. You can head over there to Twitter, and if you catch her with her commissions open, you can get beautiful art like these. I can't remember if I've announced this on stream yet. I think I should. We have actually decided to make Emma the official Phoenix Iwaki artist, and she will be doing all character portraits from now on. Look at that, Esmeralda, fantastic. Slightly spooky because she is reborn. Okay. But yes, we are very much looking forward to working with Emma, continuing on into the future and seeing all the wonderful art that's going to be coming our way. I already have the next 3 campaigns ready to go, so we are looking forward to jumping into those. Yeah. Okay, so jump into that giveaway there, folks. They're very, very nice. Yes, heroes. Okay, yeah, Emma's fantastic. Eh? Right, and do you like my little bat friends? I got new little bat friends. Hello, bats.
Oh, thank you.
Because after I found those butterflies for a while beyond the Witchlight, I was like, okay, now what can I get animated on every stream overlay? Okay, now, as we keep rolling on here, let us also... Hang on, if I remember, I did CCRPG, I did Nathrax 3D Minis, I did Emma's art, fantastic stuff, and that is it. Yes! Okay, fantastic. Let us return here to the beautiful Vale of Barovia. Last time we were in the Amber Temple, and our friends here researched how to remove the curse from their drow rogue friend, Asara, who has been trapped within a carrionet. Let me share that beautiful image with you.
See it again. Oh no. I don't yet. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Is this the terrifying creepy doll?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait
Where
to
is
see
it? I can't find it. Where's it gone?
That's okay.
Oh no, what a shame.
No, that means it escaped.
Wait
bad.
for it.
Oh no, that's worse.
Yeah.
Where are you? What are you doing, Sean?
Oh my goodness.
Where are you? Carrionet. Absolutely.
Is it spookier to know where a haunted doll is or to not know where said haunted doll is?
Not definitely
I
not
would
know.
definitely not
I
know.
don't know where it is.
I don't want to see it, but I also want to know where it is.
Yeah.
Here she is. Here she is.
A lot of my kids, in their my profiles, they say, "I can unicycle well," and I always think of these dolls. It's like, I hope not. I fucking hope not.
No.
Nice. Okay, so yes, the spirit of Asara Bell is trapped within this doll, cursed by the silver needle that they carry there. So they are seeking to end 2 curses on poor Asara. First, because it's close at hand, they are heading towards the werewolf den, wherein resides a Lu-Garu, a much larger, powerful, legendary action-wielding, flying.
Was that the last
werewolf.
thing you said? Was that the thing you said?
Flying.
No.
Yes.
Like, for that up?
And their friendos, they're in the of the Aarakocra and regular wolf variety. Then they will be able to remove the lycanthropy from Asara. Then the next task is to get out into those Svarlik woods. I think Bjorn will come in very handy here, and they can find Asara's body wherever it is being piloted by the spirit of the evil doll. And if they are able to switch the souls back, then all shall be well. But they found out in their readings, if the doll is destroyed, both the Carrionet and Asara will perish. So please pad that very nice and safe and sound in the middle of in the middle of your pack with all the cloaks and things wrapped
Very
around
well
it.
padded. No, I probably would have just like stuffed all like my extra scarves around it or something. I'm sure I have lots. I'll switch out the belt sometimes.
Absolutely.
Keep me warm.
Yes, thank you, Heroes and Hooligans. I said it's a super sweet flying puppy. That's right. That's right.
I'm fine then.
Okay, thank you. So, that is where we left things. Oh, they did do one last thing. They went to secure themselves some quarters for the night as they drove out some berserkers who were taking refuge in the Amber Temple and often
I
did
just
so.
wanted a place to sleep, man. You made a whole encounter out of it.
Butchered your way to a bedroom, and now you are ready. Actually, I think we already did the long rest. So if you have not, you may take that long rest after vampire spawn and all sorts of things going on. Sudden music ended sudden. Okay, now, as the next day dawns, grey and dreary, you awaken on your freshly crafted stone slab floor that Edgar conjured out of the wall for you. And with nasty cricks in your backs and necks, you get up off the stone floor, and there's a horrible icy chill blowing in from the crevasse on the side of the cavern, and you are ready to face another day in beautiful Barovia. Let's see just who will be facing that day. Edgar, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now?
Hello everyone, I'm Mason and I'm playing Edgar Phelan, the Spore Druid Mapak. And currently, Edgar is pretty set. He's determined, you know, he knows like, okay, this is the ticket. This is the way to finally free Barovia. So, he's ready.
Indeed, yes. In previous episodes, they had discovered the way to free the Ladies of the Fanes, the Fey goddesses of Barovia, from their prisons in other domains of dread throughout Ravenloft. And if they are able to free all of them, then Barovia will be returned to the material plane, which is the overall goal. Esmeralda, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now?
Yes, hello, I am Marin, aka Melon Shrimp in chat, and I'm playing Esmeralda, the Blazing Usani Battlemaster. Where am I at? I spent the last month researching, I think. I've been very busy.
It's okay, I think
Once in real time. In game time, it's like a few hours.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes or so.
But yeah, she's finished with the books and she's ready to get back into action. She's very excited to found probably what she needs to know to help her friend. Sorry, my scarf got up into my chair.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Lost the chair now.
Last but not least, Bjorn Hardbourne. Who are you in real life? Who are you playing and where they at right now?
Hello, I'm Shez. Shez Lens in chat and all socials. I'm playing Bjorn Hardbourne. Recently, my eyes melted. I discarded the barbarian aspect of myself, who was apparently in some other game that I wasn't in, being spooky and creepy, and I'm probably gonna have to fight that later. But anyway, right now I'm jazzed. I'm chill, but I'm jazzed. Because like Bjorn's like all like, you know, enlightened now and stuff, so like he's just like, I'm ready to complete my mission. I know I have to kill werewolf and fight samurai and stab girl with doll, and you know, we're ready to do it.
Yes, indeed. Welcome in, Crimson Rockstar, and thank you for those lovely words, as always, my friend. Now, I was actually pointing at Shez's comment, and I entered it just as Crimson Rockstar typed that wonderful thing, so it looks like, yes, we are fantastic, thank you very much. Sorry about that. Black Rose Darkthorn, hi. Oh, hi. Good to see you.
Hi.
Oh, some new dice arrived. Good to hear, Enjoy. May they roll many 20s or nat 1s, depending on how you like to play the game. Okay, speaking of which, I do hope we have some nat 20s and nat 1s in Bjorn's future.
Oh my god,
Grins
I don't know what
DM.
it is.
What have you done?
Wait, don't remember.
Okay.
It's a
I know
secret.
nothing. I know nothing. I
D&D
don't want to know.
Beyond, D&D Beyond
really
is
want
just
to, actually.
cursing me with like very average and unexciting rolls. It's always like 10 plus or minus 2. I don't have interesting rolls anymore. I just have 10
Nice.
plus or minus 2.
Oh, look. It's Kalo, our new half-drow adventurer in Out of the Abyss. Hey, Mike.
Sweet.
How you doing, mate? Yes, I hope everyone was able to see Grim Sampson's glorious return to the channel. Escaped from their vulpine body from Avernus and into the Abyss instead. It's like from one infernal plane to the other. Did you catch him, hooligans? A 10 against the 4. Oh, no. He's still got some of those vulpine traits there. Oh, no. He's got to get away. Get him.
Oh,
Get him.
no. Oh.
Yeah, good job,
There
Kush.
My
Okay.
guts.
Right.
Bad group stealth check, guys.
They're watching the show. They're watching us. Thank you.
I'm including
They're
myself in
distracted.
this.
Yeah,
I also rolled I rolled the worst.
don't let
of
Mike
anybody.
distract you. Blind Bolly. Well, actually, Bjorn is the one with the eyes melted out of his face, Bolly. So.
I still somehow see.
Yeah, you can see fine. It's fine.
It's purely aesthetic.
Oh, it's just a choice. You know, just a phase. He'll get it.
It's not a phase, Dad.
Oh God,
Ugh.
have you seen the Spelljammer campaign they're doing on the D&D channel with Brandon E. Mulligan and Deborah Ann Wall and everyone?
What? Oh,
Deborah-
I haven't seen that yet.
Deborah Ann, 'cause
Spelljammer?
they're doing it as a lead up to the release in summer, and Deborah Ann Wall's like spoiled brat teenager bugbear is fantastic.
I have to look that up. I'm gonna watch that whenever I have a chance.
I think
That sounds
three sessions are out so far, so it's good. It's really
Hell
good,
yeah.
and they're short. They're pretty short. Like, it's just the latest one was only like an hour and 20
Oh,
or
nice.
something. Yeah, pretty. Right. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. So let us return to said Amber Temple. Actually, let's return to the map. I think we're done with this little hole in the wall. As,
Yeah, I think we're done with this creepy doll.
Extant. Oh no, the doll's coming with. But your new lich friend Exthanta she's gonna dab away a dusty tear and wave as you go off.
Dusty tear.
And he's holding a disembodied skull. He's like, alas, poor thumb, I hardly knew ye. Would you like to be a flaming skull? And canters back off into the depths of the Amber Temple. So I think the Amber Temple's gonna have a new flaming skull. Thumb shall return. It's like the end of it's like the end of the movies, right? It's like I saw Doctor Strange yesterday. Doctor Strange will return. It's like
Oh, yes.
Thumb will return in Revenge
I'm
of the
on
Flame
fire.
Skulls.
Just a thumb-shaped fireball coming in.
There is. Hang on. Where is it? One of the free one of the subscription asset things I got has what a fantastic like flaming skull one. I bet I can't find it now. Now that I want it, where are you? Da-da-da-da-da. Nope, not there. Chaotic Conjuration. That sounds good. Are you in there? That's the one with the hands and everything. Talk to the hand. No. Yeah, as expected. I can't bloody find it now. Anyway, I shall have a peruse, and if I find it, we can send it in your general direction, people. So anyway, let us jump in here and see what the day holds for these little. I found it. Sorry. Oh no, I need to put it on the right. Where are we? On the landing page. Well, let's flip over to the map here. Oop. So if this takes a sec to load in, people. It's
the
very,
pixels.
very big and very blurry. Come on.
There we go.
Come on. Yeah, unfortunately, the chat is stuck with mine, which is slower than everyone else's.
Usually that's my problem, but today seems not to be. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's so tiny. Let's see what it
Yeah,
looks
you are. You're super tiny. But you're not actually there. You're over here at the Amber Temple.
like. Oh, ah. Okay.
And yeah, I'll just leave that. It's coming soon to a Roll20 near you. Here we go. Here's a flamey friend. Zoop. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, of course. Look at it. Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
We still in this forest?
Thumb. Thumb
Oh
returns.
no! Flaming skull.
I love it.
Ah. That's super chat. It's still super tiny for chat. Hang on. Supersized thumb. Supersized thumb. Rawr. There he is.
Big.
All right. So I think that could double up as one of the Spelljammer murder comets. We have some of the things I'm most interested in by name. We have murder comets, vampirates, and space clowns. So we shall see just what is coming.
That's like a fantasy D&D or what?
Yeah, it's space fantasy.
Yeah, sweet. Sounds dope.
It's so cool.
Can't wait to see
Right,
it.
Turbo. The mists were strong for a moment there, but we have broken through. Although now we're stuck in Barovia. Well done. Okay.
Would not have it any other way.
So there you guys are, clustered on the side of your mountain down the bottom here, and it is right down south from that junction, which would take you forking back towards the valley proper, towards the Wall of Mist itself, that the werewolf lair is perched high above that forest, above the top of Lac Lunar, which whose name is hidden, I notice. Oh, there we go. So, there we go. Lunar Lake is there, with our new full moon and bats over it.
And they are giving you a present.
Thamio. Thamio. How did the start of your campaign go? I ask, regardless of mean gestures.
Extremely helpful gestures, I beg to differ.
I hope it went very well, Thamio. And I was able to pop in and see a little bit, but sorry, I had to breeze on through. Right, okay, so as you stumble up out of the Amber Temple and that cold wind and snow blasts you rising up off the mountainside towards you, what would you like to do?
Let's go kill a werewolf. It's
Want to kill a werewolf?
it's on to-do list. It's the closest thing. Let's just take care of this guy and have a legendary time. Wink, wink.
Well, that does sound very reasonable.
I do enjoy having legendary times.
Look, it's now or sooner or later we have to kill this werewolf.
Is this the one I have personal vendetta against, or is it a different one of the same kind?
This is
what's
the one that
other
killed
one?
It's the same one that killed
Oh.
Esmeralda, yes.
Oh, great. Then I am ready for this. Guns blazing.
I love a little vengeance in the morning.
Bolly with that inspiration crystal for
Aw.
Bjorn.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, mates.
They need it.
I'm
Already had
sure I
one
will need
I'm
it.
just saying.
Okay, so you clamber out onto the hillside and start heading down towards the junction once more. Let's get some weather effects in here. Now, is there anything, Esmeralda, any knowledge or wisdom as a monster hunter that you would like to impart, and I can fill in the gaps for you?
Of course, I will import all the knowledge I have about werewolves as we're walking along casually, which I'm sure is a great deal about all their weaknesses and easy ways to kill them.
Yeah, and I'll add to that because I'm a shifter and I'm like lycanthropes. They fucking wish they were real shifters, man. They're all posers, man.
Okay. Now, do they have any weaknesses? That's a good question.
Was Silver one of them, or was it not? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll double check for you.
Hmm.
I bet it is. They're probably like resistance against non-silvered weapons. But you know,
I think they might.
if it's silvered weapons, then magic weapons are fine. So werewolves. Yes, they are. Actually, sorry, they are immune to non-magical attacks that are unsilvered. So magical weapons and silvered weapons only. You recommend heartily?
I do.
Good thing I recently found magic sword.
You're gonna need it.
And you somewhat redundantly mentioned that they can't speak when they're in wolf form.
You see? Fucking poser, man. You've heard me speak 1,000 times as a bear, but these guys can't even talk as a wolf? Come on.
You know
They
they
got the
have.
worst deal.
You know they have keen hearing and smell.
Yeah, they keenly smell like shit. I'm for some reason
so rude.
prejudiced against other.
anti other
Very
races.
disciplined ever.
curveball.
Like you damaged.
Look, I'm
Bjorn.
fine with real shifters, just not posers.
Bjorn, as a paladin of the Lady of the Mountain Thane, your lady is responsible for creating lycanthropes in Barovia, so you
Here.
might want to chill a little bit.
You're insulting your children.
She should worship Bear.
Did she?
Look, I love her and most of her creations. That's pretty good.
Did
Like
she
evil
say?
compound
Did she say
strikes
nicer
with
things
guns.
about the werewolves than you, Bjorn?
No, but everyone's like, oh, werewolves, so cool. Were-bear. No one talks about were-bear. Come on.
They're really cool. We met we have polar bears up in Iceland Dale. Those are very cool.
Oh, that's so
Cool.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. Okay, anyway, we digress. So, yes, as you're trudging down, shouting at each other through the wind, in pretty good
So the
spirits.
thing
You
about
guys
wolves
have
is-
less weapons.
A dark shape just flits through the blizzard above. I hear you.
What?
What?
That's what I thought about it as well. Okay, so you start trudging down, and before long, although it's almost indiscernible with the snows and things blowing in, but Bjorn, you had the Outlander trait, right? Background?
That be in my trait,
Features.
yeah.
Description, I think.
Description, yeah. Yes, I am an outlander.
Right, and that gives you good sense of directions and things.
I have excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Indeed. So it's thanks to
Impressive.
your background, you are able to spot where the northern path goes back down to the north west and starts to hug that part towards the bridge where you first met your new friends. And you
Feels like it was several months ago.
claim werebears go on lawful good rampages. Now, Nuclear, my next question is, do werebears also have various pictures on their tummies? One has a clover, one has a rainbow.
I'm actually where Teletubby. I have TV right there.
Or is it, or is it the gummy bears? Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Gummy bears!
Saturday morning cartoons. Right, okay.
We are so old, my man.
I'm older. Older than I last saw you. Have my birthday.
Oh yeah, man! Happy belated birthday!
Thank you. You weren't allowed because I was busy
Yay.
creating a realm, a domain of dread to attack you with.
I was on a bus to Osaka.
That's right.
Thank you, everyone who was able to give us some very good ideas to
Can't wait to
send
explore
these
that domain of dread.
It's
These
going to be
levels.
so good.
Yes.
It's fab. And
As soon as we enter Fantasy Japan, I'm just gonna wear Japanese clothing on stream.
Nice. Absolutely. But the good news is the owner of yokai.com that we were showing the art from and things on the stream gave us permission to use the art in the game.
Oh,
So
cool.
that's
Ooh.
fantastic. So every yokai that you come across will, and I think it's original art. It's got his name and stuff on it. So
Oh shit.
Are these
Family
actual
Robots.
yokai from like Japanese folklore?
Oh yeah, check out the website. It's fucking great.
Fucking love it.
So good. Yeah, it's
Speaking
so,
my language.
and it's searchable as well. So you can just
I'm also
search
very
forest, and it brings up all the
concerned.
forest yokai. And
Oh my
oh,
god.
it's so good. It's so good.
Wow.
I love like mythology and folklore and like
Oh, yeah.
cryptids.
Yeah, you'll love those. There was a fun. No, I'm sorry. Focus. Short session. Okay, so Bonnie got sucked into that site. I'm glad you found it. Thank you, Black Rose. It was good to have you there. Bonnie was on there for hours. Yeah, I know, mate. It's so
Amazing.
good. It's so good. The whole domain of Dread's just going to be sick with yokai. There's so many I want to use. It's just everywhere.
Hey, guys,
No, she's going to be very, very concerned.
What do the other yokai call a stupid foreigner yokai? A Baku Gaijin? Huh? Because a Baku is a type of yokai. Anyway, I'll leave.
I detest your draconic jokes. Okay, now. As you plunge through the snow, you do manage to see that section that is heading off in the direction that will take you home, hopefully, someday, once you are successful here, back down to the relative warmth and shelter of Argon Vustholz, where all of your buddies, including a Modron, are hanging out.
A buddy? There's no question.
It was Cubert, wasn't it?
Stuart,
Yeah.
a friend / Modron.
Now, as you start to make your way further south there, you do see
Lay off
a
Turbo.
difference. You do see a difference there in the blizzard ahead, and you realize that it is not a wall of snow and ice being blown around that you're witnessing, but in fact the fog, the mist, standing in a gigantic wall, roiling in front of you, silently, but nonetheless menacingly.
So like everyone in Barovia knows what the mist is, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you two, Esmeralda and Bjorn, remember that Edgar has purportedly travelled through the mists. And Esmeralda, you have travelled before as well.
I've been stuck there briefly as well, as I recall.
So, Bjorn, if you have any mist-related questions, these are the two to ask.
Have I been in the mist before? Like in my entire life?
Well, you tell me, did you ever try?
I don't know. Well, like so, I guess I would usually just spend a long time like around the domains of the Mountain Thane, around the domains of the Lady of the Mountain Thanes. So like around like mountains and like my like home forests. Like,
Yeah.
would I have need to go into the mist prior to this moment in time?
Apart from perhaps curiosity, or maybe being drawn by the Lady of the Mountain Thane in a certain direction. But apart from that, no.
Okay, then like this might be like my first like actual trip into the mist.
Well, you know that the werewolves will be this side of things. They won't be able to travel through the mist. Although, nope. I was going to say, although you would know that the original reason you came into Barovia was chasing after these werewolves who were snatching children from the misty forest near Daggerford. But that's none of you three.
No, that's none of us.
Nope. We've changed a few things since Curse of Strahd days. Yes, the Curse of Strahd crew, two of them in particular, came through here looking for children that were being kidnapped by the werewolves in the Misty Forest region near Daggerford. Lady Daggerford herself sent them on this quest, and Strahd pretended that was his plan, but it wasn't. that was real. It was not Esmeralda all along.
Yo, guys, this might be like my first time actually going into mist. I've always kind of, just walked around it, but, this might be my first time going in there with a purpose.
I mean, I wouldn't rush it, especially unless you have a reason to. At this point, it's not exactly the safest place.
Well, we all have to kill werewolves in mist eventually.
Wait, they're on this side and the things aren't
Like
there.
the old saying
Yes.
goes.
He'll realize. He'll realize soon. Now, you know the especially players of Assassin's Creed will know. You know the eagle cry, that shrill like.
Not actually eagle. Apparently it's a hawk because eagles will make
Hawk.
noise like
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, eagles kind of do that cool, that kind of
Awkward.
that kind of
Yeah.
trilling sound, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that hawk sound just like pierces. Nice. That was good. That was a good one.
Oh my
Pierces through the blizzard, and like the three of you kind of instinctively like drop down, and you're almost because you're caked in snow from the blizzard as well. So if you just like drop down into the snow, you're basically invisible, and you do see a shape higher up in the blustering snow and cloud above, just ghosting through, wings outstretched, flying south, like perpendicularly across the path to the hillside up above where you are stood at the moment. So that seems to be the direction that the cave is situated.
How absolutely totally convenient for Eagle to show us where to go.
You've actually, Bjorn, you've been there before as well, so you remember.
Okay.
Remember, because you started going down this leg of the thing and saw what was down there. And you're like, no,
Right.
let's not.
Remember a few hours ago when I rejected going that way? Today, let's do it. Let's do it.
Today's the day.
Today is the day.
Ah.
So you start to clamber up the hillside.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Covered in snow.
Okay, we should do some official stuff here.
as-
Okay, yes.
As we're heading up, I am actually going to cast Enhance Ability
Ooh.
at
+2 to kill
dude.
werewolf.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 4th level, so that way I can pick all 3 of us for it.
Snazzy.
Which one?
And we are gonna use. Oh,
Monkey's cheek.
we're gonna use Bear's Endurance, where we have advantage on Constitution checks.
Bjorn, it was meant to be.
I fucking love when this
Empowering
happens.
you with your own strength, Bjorn. Bear times 2. And everyone's gonna have 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
Yum, yum,
Just bears all the way down.
We also have like +4 on saves because of my various auras, I think.
Yes.
+4 on
Gelatize. Thank
Is it
you.
+3 for
months. Cheers,
everyone
mate.
else and +4 for me? Because I have a beacon of Argynvost.
Everyone has that too.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that's
We also have
just.
4 on our saves.
Yeah, it's just good people in Barovia get that.
Mm.
No,
Um,
Bjorn's bonus though.
My auras, my various auras.
How do they work?
God, where are they? Are auras under features and traits?
It will be, yes, it's paladin stuff.
Okay, aura of protection. When I'm conscious, all friendly creatures around me get a bonus equal to my charisma modifier to all saving throws. So it's a
Oh, shit.
+4.
Wow.
So it's a
okay.
+3 to all
Yeah.
of the saves that you make.
No,
And then my aura of courage prevents us from being afraid or frightened.
Awesome.
cool. Well, while you're conscious, I literally cannot break a concentration spell in that case. I think.
Sweet.
So, sorry, what's the radius on that again? 10 feet at the moment?
They're both 10 feet. Yeah.
Nice. Paladin. Okay, I'm just trying to get your token sorted here, so because it always pops up too small. I'm trying to get it to actually register that you are 5 foot.
There's a way to cast spells without using spell slots, right? Is that ritual cast?
Yes, it is.
Can paladins ritual cast?
On the spell, it will mention if it's ritual or not.
Oh, I see.
How often can you change your spells as a paladin? Because I know some classes can do it on a long rest, some classes can only do it on a level up, which sucks.
Let me just double check. You can prepare your spells when you finish a long rest.
Nice, there you go. So yeah, remember that. You can shift things around if you so desire.
Oh yeah, is there a special set of spells for werewolf hunting?
Okay. So, as you clamber up the hillside, the going is at first a little easier as you go under some trees off the side of the road, but they soon thin out and disappear. And above the tree line, carved into the side of a rocky mountain spur, is a wide, torchlit cave. And it looks, for all the worlds, like the gaping maw of a great wolf.
Sticking with the theme. I dig it.
And up above that, Edgar, you spy with your very good... Oh, Agilitize, thank you so much, my friend. You spot up higher on the mountainside, Edgar, with that perception of yours as the snow swirls and twirls and thins out at just the right part. There is a ledge up there and a clearing up higher up the mountainside as well.
Do you two see that ledge up there as well?
Do we?
Once it's pointed out to you and you wait
that
for the
ledge.
snows to clear, yes.
Interesting.
That's probably where we're headed. Eventually.
Well, it is alternate entrance compared to the giant open maw.
Down the
Yes,
throat
that's
of the
through the
wolf.
front door.
Yeah. Bjorn, you look at the mountainside and you think it would be climbable.
I feel like we could climb this even with me and my chunky armor. I feel like we could eventually get up there.
Let's try then. In this blizzard, hopefully the sound we'd masked if we fell. Because we fell a lot.
No, I'm chill now. I'd never yell anymore.
uh,
Let's go!
Okay, so yeah, you start to clamber up the hillside, and I'm going to do a little quote from the module for you here.
oh no.
A character
Never
can
heard it
scale
called.
the slope to reach the ledge without the need for a climber's kit or ability checks.
Oh,
so,
yay.
good news.
We just very casually walk up the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
I go sideways, walk it like this.
Okay.
Am I a bear shifter or a goat shifter? What's going on, man?
Where I
Hopefully it's
go,
not,
the
hopefully
most
it's
spirit of
not
all.
that goat.
That goat. Go with that goat.
So I'm going
Terrified.
to get you up here. Oop. And let's bring you over. New map. Who dis? Here you are. And let's zoom in because it's teeny tiny. Doop. Okay, there we go, folks. Get a decent view there. Okay, so yeah, you clamber up there, and as you climb up the snowy slopes and reach the flat ground in front of the side of the craggy rock face, you see, you have control, yes? You can move up there?
Yes.
Where's this tiny map? Oh, there it is, yeah.
As you clamber up the hillside there and get to this flat ground, you discover a 20-foot diameter ring of stones dominating this rocky ledge on the mountainside. And within the ring, you see spattered blood and small gnawed bones.
Is it arranged in style with body parts on it? I'm thinking very Game of Thrones.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Lying on the ground outside the circle are several spears stained with dried blood, as you can see.
Maybe they had a cookout.
Skewers.
Kebabs.
Really, really big fellows.
And, da-da-da-da. Also, Edgar, with your natural knowledge and very high passive perception, And actually, let me just double check I've got everyone's current ones. Are you 16, Esmeralda, is that right?
Yes.
And 19, Edgar?
Correct.
And
There's
what's
a
yours,
passive
Bjorn?
perceptions of 19 and 16. Oh my god.
What's
My
yours?
passive perception's
Yours.
11.
The
Alright.
highest I ever had.
My passive like insight is high. My passive perception's like very like mild.
I played a
So-
character with a passive perception of 22. It was
So
great.
you could, your eyes narrow, you say, he's lying, as he stabs you.
What the fuck?
This knife come from? Okay. Right. So yes. With that, actually, I'd say Esmeralda and Edgar, both of you, there is something unnatural about where is it? About this section of rock face here.
I shine moonlight on it. Do I see any doors?
You do, yeah, you do
Bellum.
discover that there is a secret door in the rock's face there.
Oh, okay.
It would be a pleasure, Gelatize. It would be a pleasure.
Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain?
Indeed.
Secret tunnel.
So, are you going to head on in that direction? What would you like to do?
Stop
Yeah, I
it.
follow I follow my perceptive friends.
Okay. Right, well, stand still for a moment, and I shall put you at the other end of that doorway. Edgar. Oop. And Esmeralda. Oop. And Bjorn.
Oh, there we go. I'm down there.
Yeah, I'll ping you over there. There you go. There. So, as you clamber through the revealed, slightly iced over secret doorway, you find yourself in a roughly carved tunnel, which bends around and quickly becomes a descending stairway lit by torches, as you can see. How would you like to proceed?
Let us tread carefully as... I mean, Bjorn, do you even have any... You have knowledge of the interior of this place, no?
Have I been here before?
No, you have not. You came near this place and then decided it was a dangerous spot to be, so
This
left.
place is kind of new to me, man. I decided it was dangerous, and now I feel like I was right.
Alright. Well, let us tread carefully. Would not want to wake any wolves.
Yes. Not unless absolutely necessary.
We really just want to kill Luke Guru, like the rest are just, kind of a distraction.
I'm only here for the cover. I'm ready to take him out.
I'm looking forward to this fight.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright. I'm gonna roll for stealth to
Yeah, I think so. Me
try
too.
and tread silently.
Okay, give
And-
me a group stealth check, please. Sorry, Bjorn is in the mix as well. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Let me, that's not gonna be good.
Disadvantage, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I have inspiration, don't I?
You have a crystal, yes?
I'm going to use that one inspiration token to make it a flat roll.
Excellent. I'm going to take your inspiration crystal and shift it over to myself. Thank you, Gelataized. Nicely timed. Okay, so, Edgar, what's yours?
13.
13. Esmeralda.
11.
11.
I rolled a
Bjorn.
12, 11, 12, 13. Look at us.
We're sticking together.
We're
Okay.
pretty average. We're pretty average.
Oh, wait. Can I use my knowledge from past life to try and bring the average up slightly? I'm gonna add a d6. So that's me actually at 14.
You know what's funny? We would not. I would not be able to detect this with my passive perception.
True.
To be fair, but I don't have keen smell and hearing like a fucking wolf.
just trying to... Where is theirs? Thank you. Okay. So... let's just have a quick gander here. Okay, so yeah, you are heading down the stairs with a few scapes and scuffs and the occasional kick of a loose stone. Please proceed.
Okay.
I get the jump on the
They're all
books.
snoring really loudly.
Start. Bye, Bjorn. Toodles.
I'm right in front of you or behind you, depending on how quickly I can move my character.
And to the side of you.
I'm everywhere, man. Wait, who got the highest stealth roll? Should they be leading? Should they be scouting?
I definitely think it'd be me doing at 14, which is not great.
Okay, well,
But
I'm just trying my best not to like clank as I walk.
Has it got... Hang on. I'll still... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do something for you guys.
All right.
should we thank you for this or not? I'm not sure.
It's not leaving the map that we saw. I think it's that non.
What I'm changing. Yeah, I'm putting it on
yeah.
Explorer mode. So can someone do me the favor of quick run back up the corridor?
Yeah, I got you.
Cheers, my dudes.
And now back to where my friends are.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there you go. Sticking around now. Okay. So, you have curled around there, and you get to the bottom, and you find another secret door, which is very visible from this side of things. Yeah, it's supposed to be concealed from the outside. But, as you open it, you find something rather unpleasant, as hanging over, concealing the secret door, is a curtain of what is clearly human skin.
Do you guys think it's weird that they have secret doors inside the secret place? Because it's like, you'd think the people who knew about this wouldn't need the other doors to be secret because they're supposed to be here, right?
Well-
Secret escape route. Nobody else knows about it. Goes wrong.
Yeah?
Fair.
You know, and I don't think everyone wants to display a wall of flayed human skin.
Yeah, you know what? This one might just be for the aesthetic. The whole flayed human skin part. I think these werewolves, man, they're freaking weird.
They're just listening to us talk about this.
I fucking hope so.
I resent that.
This is where the average stealth comes from. You're just talking.
Adding casual the way
Not a
down.
not a single footfall is heard, but
I was whispering. I swear I was whispering. Guys, do you think it's weird that there's fucking skin everywhere?
okay.
My ASMR voice.
So let's use this. We have special Sirenscape sound set here with
Ooh.
quote unquote den music. Here it comes. Ooh,
Oh, that's creepy.
I like. Okay. So, wow, some of the elements that have been used in here have interesting names. Den music, cave wind, torch on wall.
Cave wind's what I call when I have too many
Torch
beans.
on wall.
But wait, it gets better. Burial mound rocks, specifically. And Hell Cave 1 and Hell Cave 2.
Why do you need more than one hell cave? I think
They're
one's
two different Hell
probably
Cave vibes.
That's awesome. Okay. We're not taking a dig, Sirenscape. We enjoy. Okay, let me set aside that curtain of skin for you. There you go. As you peek around there, Bjorn, you can see beyond the flesh.
I come up to just here where this fork is.
Well, hang on, stay there a sec. Let me,
Shit.
just explain that first part. There, with the where the torch is.
Yeah.
And yeah, just drop back to where the curtain was.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Boop.
And that. Let's see here. You do see some kind of furs and torn kind of rags of cloth and things that looks like some kind of bedding at the edge of this cave, but there's no furniture. So it seems like these werewolves, when they're sleeping or spending time here, they're predominantly in wolf form.
Okay. Can I do like a perception check? Like I peek my head in, like I do like a perception check just to like hear if there's any like snoring or any like
Please.
lingering wolf sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me. Sorry, I'm just looking at that. Perception. Oh, that's not great. No wonder my passive perception is so low. Oh, it's a nat 1. Never mind. I fucking perceive nothing.
Wow. If you got those Phoenix's flight, folks. Okay, so you are unable to.
Yeah, I probably morph into a rock or some shit. Yeah, Turbo, lingering wolf sounds. You know, like when you like linger in a place and that sound echoes? Come on, dude. It's like you've never been in a cave.
Bjorn, do you see anyone?
Mate, I don't even see you sometimes.
Look down.
Oh.
There might help.
My apologies. I keep forgetting about your eyes.
I don't think it's the eyes, man. I think I'm just having a day.
Let's do something here.
Why don't you give it a try? I feel like literally anyone's perception is better than mine. I don't like when the DM rolls a stealth check.
You do, Edgar and Esmeralda, you do hear footsteps beyond the opening into the cavern system proper.
Okay, well, I guess we try and hide our feet behind the curtain.
Okay, so you guys wait until the music stops. Sorry, the footsteps stop.
Do you see any shapes go by, like through the curtains? I mean, imagine it's not that. How many sets of footsteps do we hear?
Actually, I'll say with your very high perception, I think it's pretty good. So, you would. You hear one set of adult and child's.
Okay. This is a family affair. I guess we knew that. Still not very fun. Do we get a sense of which direction they're going in?
That's a bit much. With the way it's echoing around and reverbing
Yeah,
around the space here, it's
the way
difficult
it
to tell.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. Okay, well.
Let's see.
So you're going to continue stealthing forward?
Sneaking.
So,
I'll do my best to sneak behind y'all.
So yeah, it seems to go off in different directions all over the place, really.
Okay, well, go sticking to the edge of the wall, I guess, as much as possible. So this place is big.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So you see over here, there's another side cavern opening up, like, maybe used as some kind of quarters or something. You can see there's something off to the south down there.
and some stairs.
And Edgar's peeking around there. Oh, Esmeralda disappeared. Well, Edgar, did you just stand on Esmeralda? Don't stand on Esmeralda, it's rude.
Oh,
We're doing that cute thing when like you like peek around a corner and like three
And
hands
it's
go
like-
up to it.
Just keep doing it.
We're just like moving forward like that as a group.
Every cartoon, literally every cartoon.
Okay, so Esmeralda, you're going to peer around into that chamber there.
Yo, I see people over there. I go back temporarily and like sort of gesture towards the east and be like, I see people over there.
You see people?
I see dead people. Wolf people.
Live, probably.
I see wolf people.
But I can see them very clearly, so we can try and sneak around quickly, but I'm not sure if that means they'll be able to see us. It's a pretty direct line over to where they are.
Where are you standing? How are you seeing them?
I move forward and then move back.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, all right. Okay.
Now, those figures that you can see there, that whoever just peeked over there, were children in cages.
Oh. Okay.
Do we know that for a fact?
And that's what you saw.
Okay, well,
okay.
in that case, they're probably...
Those tokens, those commoner tokens.
Do they seem conscious, or like they notice us?
They are cowering in the back of the cages there, but they don't seem to be reacting in a particular way.
In that case. Mental note.
Are you peering to the west as well?
Yeah.
Okay, as you look round into that western chamber there, let's have a look here. You can see more bedding and things here that looks disturbed. It looks like it was quickly departed from. So you think maybe the footsteps you heard was whoever was in here moving across to somewhere else,
Okay.
as they heard you coming.
Uh-oh.
And you, in the haste to move, though, there seemed to be something left behind. You see a small wooden doll.
Oh no, not more dolls.
How creepy is this one on a scale of 1 to extremely?
Well, can someone in chat roll me a d3? Everyone's got their rolling things well and truly warmed up from the character generation on last Monday. Someone roll me a d3, please.
Chat's awfully quiet all of a sudden. Where's that D3?
It's the delay. It's the delay.
Oh, it's the delay, right? I forgot. They're hearing everything like 5 seconds after we say it.
I was like, I don't want to. Thank you.
There we go.
A 1. Thank you.
How bad is it?
Esmeralda, it's a fascinating wooden doll. It's a little kind of diminutive, long-snouted, mushroom cap-wearing doll.
I don't think where this is going.
Made of wood, and as you kind of peer closer, you can see that it looks and is painted and dressed similar to Edgar. Hey, thanks for the follow. But it is a zombie version of Edgar.
Don't fucking like that at all, man. I'm not there. I'm not there, by the way. I'm just like...
And as the way it's
raising
been
eyebrows and like gesturing.
The way it's been discarded, it's kind of lying on its side, and you can see some script on it.
What does it say? I'm not going to touch it. Can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
I will. Ta-da! Do I sense anything?
No. Sorry.
That's fine. No, that's
really... good news. No news is good
I'll
news.
go and pick it up. What does it say on it?
It's pretty good that it doesn't have magic.
It says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Highly encouraging.
As you have seen several times before.
I'll go over and hit Edgar and be like...
Also says on Asara's current doll form as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dragon, how you doing? No, good evening over here, mate.
It's on Asara's current doll form. Is there a place for a pin in it? Like, is it that kind of doll, or is it...
Well, no, because remember Blinsky said he did make that carionette originally.
Right. Well, Edgar?
Yes, Esmeralda.
Would you like to take a look at this?
What is with this party and creepy ass dolls, man?
Sporlax also peeps over. He's like, boss, that's an undead version of you. Have you been holding out me? If you die, are you allowed to bring yourself back?
You know, I won't
impressive.
be able to try until that happens, so we'll see.
I will be a passive observer.
Does Bjorn know like the deal with these Minsky dolls?
Blinsky.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, he's a famous toy maker in Vallaki, the town of
Right,
Vallaki.
but like he's also how they defeated Strahd, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So like I know that much, but do I know why it's bad that there's an undead doll of Edgar?
It's just creepy that it looks just like Edgar.
Okay. That's
They
pretty
also-
creepy, man.
They also found a doll back in Death House that looked just like one of the characters' sisters. But that's because it was Relena, who you just met recently. What the hell do we do with Relena? Where's Relena?
Didn't she? Her sister brought her back from being like a
that's
vampire, right?
That's,
And
yeah,
then
that's
now
she
they're going
saved.
into like.
Yeah, there's the third sister. Yeah, the other sibling
just
was
rode off into
the
the sunset.
vampire spawn. I think yes, they are attempting to cure. I think you told them about Argon Vostalt, so they were heading in that direction.
Okay. We can add to our collection.
GM Workshop. Hello, my friend. How was the rest of your session? Sorry, I couldn't. I was lurking because I was still teaching when you were playing. I hope it was fabulous. Did it end up being the finale? Good to see you, mate. Did the doll say? No, it did not.
But
You give it time. All dolls eventually ask for their mama,
Wow, I hope
and
it
it's
went really well,
always
mate.
fucking creepy, man.
Everyone, if you'd like to have a hands-on approach to your Twitch viewing, head on over and check out our good friend GM Workshop here, who does lots of Twitch plays with beautiful Tailspire. Is that the right word? Name of that software. Maps and playthroughs, which the chat votes on everything. Please do head on over and check them out because they're fabulous. Okay, now you have discovered that Esmeralda, and
okay.
what
I'm
would you
sure
like to do?
it's
It
fine.
goes south, it goes southeast, it goes stairways towards caged
Oh.
children.
It's quite a little. I'm gonna go towards the kids, I think. Cautiously, if anyone catch my eye, I'll be like, don't tell anybody we're here.
Could you make me another stealth check, please?
Sure. 15. I'm rolling badly today.
Okay. A 15 to get in and out of that chamber there. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, you kind of find yourself in this section here. Let's see if we've got some. Yeah, this is almost like a maze, like formation of torchlit tunnels and caves expanding in front of you. And as you can see on the beautiful map, thank you, Genesized, you can see that there are bones strewn here and there in the corners and all over the place. Gnawed. You can some of them are definitely animal bones, but some of them are definitely humanoid as well.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I see something that's not a child. Doesn't notice me.
As you step out into that spot, they are looking straight at you, and they you can see the this here.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that is a humanoid form, much like you saw Xenicus do several times. It's the hybrid form, so it is a human, humanoid torso, but with the huge shoulders and neck coming up into the wolf head, and you see them crouched cautiously, but not necessarily aggressively, and looking at you, their jaws open and their fangs bared.
Okay. Well, they're not attacking me, so
Then-
I'm not gonna be the aggressor here.
Sorry for
Be
for-
cool, everybody, and be totally chill.
Shit, I need to go back to my notes. What was my history of these? I had a contact, didn't I? Or did she die?
Wow, Barovia problems, people.
Barovia. I know who's still alive.
or is she?
Or she did.
And even if she's dead, does that mean we can't contact her anymore? Like, we
That does not
not fair.
mean the end, right?
You tell us, Esmeralda. You tell us.
dead but not forgotten.
Malika? Is that the name of the person I mean?
That is the name. Well done. Off out.
I took notes, you guys. They're helpful. Is it like
did Maren say that, or did Esmeralda say that?
I'm sure Esmeralda is keeping a very sensitive diary. Do I recognize this wolf?
Give me a perception check in the kind of. It is lit, but it's gloomy and you're a bit, and you're kind of peering through the darkness here.
14.
A 14. Did you ever see Zulika in hybrid form?
I don't know. Did I?
Jill, thank you, mate.
I mean, she just helped me to escape the den. So if
remind me of that interaction again. What happened? Tell us in chat. I mean, I remember perfectly. Just tell chat.
Yeah. I knew the location is Emil's, who's now dead. His wife could have been an ally. She helped me to escape the werewolf den. There's a schism in the werewolves regarding the children. One side thinks they should continue what they're doing, yes, and the other wants to keep the blood pure within the pack, i.e., turning versus eating children.
Yes.
And the schism is why Emil was being punished by Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
And Asara's Harper friend was also captured by the wolves, wasn't she?
And what happened to Emil?
Well, he did turn on us and attack us.
Was it cool though, or not?
Emil is dead.
he's very much not alive anymore.
Yes.
So that's a problem.
Then. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So it's complicated.
Yes. Now, the werewolf den that Zulika helped you escape from is not here.
Okay.
It was northwest of the Wizard's Tower on Baratok.
Okay.
So, but
I don't know anybody here.
The coloration of that hybrid does look awfully familiar.
Okay, I'll just be like, no. I'll kind of be like, walking slowly, clearly not threatening towards them. And if it gets clear and I start seeing if I recognize them, maybe I will, oh, there's another one.
Sorry, could you ping where you are? Because Roll20 is doing that stupid thing where you've all just disappeared.
Sure.
Sorry, everybody.
Yep.
All the other tokens are there, but you guys are completely invisible.
Okay, I'm moving
Greater
to
invisibility.
just like above where she is, north on the map, like 1 square north, just so like if suddenly we're ambushed, I'm at least nearby.
Mm-hmm. So, you're here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Esmeralda, you do see another large wolf at her side.
Okay. How large? Large as in killed me large?
Well, you can look at the token. That's indicative. It's a medium
What it
sized.
looked like. Okay, medium sized. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
So, as you peek into this space here, you see rough-hewn stairs leading down in front of you to a torchlit cave, and a bizarre sight. Wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars and stare at you in terrified silence. The cave holds 6 wooden cages, their lids held shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages hold, slightly older-looking children, and the others are all younger-looking kids. Each one has a pair. One of the cages has just a single child in, but the others are have pairs of kids in each one. And they're crying, apparently. A crude wooden statue behind the hybrid and the wolf there, as you can see, stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman, draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. And you can see the hybrid form of one werewolf and this other wolf, whether it's a natural wolf or a shifted werewolf, you're not sure. But behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall.
probably not good. Okay. Questionable taste in decor. I guess I still have Detective Match on, by the way. I don't think it'll reach that far from the moment, but just to remind you that it is still up.
No worries.
I will. That's a lot of children. I'm going to slowly approach, like, hands up. I guess they've seen me anyway, so
Wait, are you about to reveal yourself to the fucking wolves?
they saw me anyway.
Oh fuck. I guess we're totally asked.
Bjorn, it's okay. Let me try and assist real quick. And Edgar is going to wild shape into a dire wolf.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Still outside.
I'm gonna walk out with Esmeralda right next to her.
Okay.
I'll pretend I'm not very surprised.
I can't turn into
Look
wolf.
like eyebrow twitches of it, like.
Kind of showing like, hey, pretty cool around wolves, kind of deal. Like,
Hello, fellow wolves.
Just because she kind of just nuzzling her hand in a friendly
yeah,
fashion.
exactly.
Let me do this. As you both step onto the stairs and start to make your way down into the torchlight, the large wolf growls menacingly, and the hybrid werewolf takes a step forward, haltingly. Their spear that they clasp in one hand clatters to the floor. And they took another step. Is that you? But more importantly, I'm gonna get the name. She steps forward again. Emil. Esmeralda. You rescued him. Sorry, I get to do this to you. You inadvertently wild shaped into the exact same coloration wolf that her husband usually took.
Now you have to have sex with wolf. What a weird day for you.
Because you were there.
I was just
I don't
about.
want it anymore. You can just go use that.
I was just about to lie and said I rolled to see if you looked like her husband or not, but no, I just decided you did.
Edgar.
She comes forward, and as she walks, you put yourselves at the bottom of the stairs, the two of you.
Okay. Oh, no.
As she
Oh boy.
comes moving forward quickly, loping across, there's a slight tearing and cracking of bone and shifting as flesh as she shifts back into her human form.
Thank you for the raid.
Hey, who's
Raid?
that? Of course, it's
Giving a
Cove.
very awkward
Hello,
time.
just wait a minute.
You're
boy.
just in time to see wolf romance.
Edgar, do you want to put yourself down as well? We know you're a dire wolf.
Yes. Okay.
I'll take care of them,
Welcome in, Reddy. How you doing, mate? Could you give them a shout out, Esmeralda? If you'd be so kind. Do you know how to do
Horses
that?
Cove.
I don't know how to do that.
That's all right, go.
It's much more care.
Is there a button for it?
I wish. That'd be nice. Need a stream deck. There you go. Our wonderful friend Josh. Stay tuned, folks. Wednesday next week, I think we can reveal now, is going to be the finale of our Deadlands mini campaign, Coffin Rock,
Yes.
with Corsair's Cove guesting with us. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Yes, good luck getting to that giveaway, everybody. Okay. Hey, brother buddies. So, as this huge hybrid form comes loping across the cavern towards you, they shift down smaller. The coloration kind of goes darker, and you see Esmeralda, you've met before, Zulika. I think we have her handout. Yes, we do. Excellent. She's awesome. Here she is.
Oh damn, she looks cool as hell.
Yeah. And she shifts into her human form and is reaching out towards Edgar.
And I'm just like,
Look, we should explain. Raiders.
yes, welcome Raiders.
For the 11 new people.
They're in Phantom. Thank you so much. They're in the werewolf den, trying to find and kill the Lugaru, which has cursed their friend Asara, so that she can be changed back into her regular form and decursed. But they have also found the kidnapped children that the Curse of Strahd party completely failed to do in their entire campaign. But during Curse of Strahd, Emil, our friend Zulika here's husband, was found in Castle Ravenloft, but sided with Strahd in their flight from the castle after they rescued Esmeralda here, and was slain in the pursuit of their carriage. To help them out in this social encounter in the werewolf cave, our friend Edgar here, the druid, has wild shaped into a direwolf, and because I'm an asshole, I made it that he took on the coloration of Zulika's husband in his direwolf form, and she has mistaken him for her husband, who is in fact deceased, and has come forward to be reunited with her love.
As long as he never wild shapes back, he's fine. This is fine.
You never know.
And she just goes to her knees. You know, she falls on her knees next to the form of Edgar's direwolf, and just buries her fingers into the fur at your collar, and just like ruffling. And she like, puts her forehead on yours, and she's like, "Emil, I was so scared. Strahd
Stop, look at your face.
Strahd had you in his dungeon. What happened?" And she looks up. Esmeralda, and she grasps your forearm as she's kneeling on the ground there, just the other part that she can reach. "Thank you. I don't know how you did it, but thank you."
Wait.
You've never seen a wolf sweat, but right now Edgar Wolf is like sweating.
His fur is plastered to his face. He's like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh
You know,
shit."
it's doing that thing again. It's all
Oh, I can see. Don't
it's
worry.
all grid paper.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid.
Oh well,
Thank you, though.
such is life.
Yeah.
What's the other wolf doing right now, by the way?
The other one is, I'm gonna say, they cautiously stand up onto their back legs and disappear. Where's it gone? There it is. They pull up onto their back legs, and they become hybrid form, like Zulika had just been, and they've come walking forward.
Are they
And Esmeralda,
child?
you see them. Sorry.
Are they a child?
No.
Okay.
No, this is an adult-sized hybrid. But Esmeralda, you do notice them glance towards this single child in the cage down here, whereas all the others are pairs.
Is the single child actually purple?
Go on, you know, because of Strahd art.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird arts that they've got.
Mm.
And then some random ones like Zulika, who's just fairly normal.
Strange purple child.
It is a
The
human child.
Moravian child.
Folks, do bear with us. The map will come back soon. Sorry. Roll 20. Is it my computer? I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't know why it would just flicker in and out like that. It's weird.
If you know why it does that, put it in the chat, I guess.
Yeah, please. Resumes the change. But anyway, come on, we're wasting this emotional music. What do you growl? She's
I
like,
wish I had the message spell.
Realistically, like, she's gonna smell right away if she goes back and she stops seeing what she thinks is Emil. She's gonna figure out pretty quickly that he's not who she thinks he is. So I think it's better to be honest.
The scent will be all wrong. I think having been in the Castle Ravenloft dungeons for a while will carry you for a certain extent, but not for too long, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah. So I guess she's so aggressive by the form. Like, I'd probably be looking at her and be like, I'm so sorry. I saw him. He was in the castle. We let him go. We helped him escape the castle. But
Yeah, and she looks back at the wall.
No.
Yes.
no, this isn't. I'm sorry. We tried to save him. Strahd. We couldn't save him from Strahd. Look at him, really look at him.
And she pushes away from you, Edgar, and stands back up on her feet.
I tried.
This is embarrassing. Who are you? And also, did you say you couldn't save him from Strahd? That's
what I said.
Is that deception?
I mean, it's a half truth.
Strahd's the reason he's dead.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get this to jump back first nicely, but it's not wanting to. It will given time. Just imagine the good old days of dry erase mats and sketching maps.
We're playing real D&D now.
I'm still staying in wolf form because I'm like, I was just a wolf born this way. Like I'm not. I didn't transform into your dead husband. Like.
Thank you, buddy.
Are you fix my dude?
Yeah, because he doesn't want to get stuff on the keyboard.
Yeah,
We've had this conversation. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Midnight.
Something else. That's great. Well done. Carry on. Sorry.
I eat noodles with a fork because I'm, from the future, and I eat popcorn and chips with chopsticks.
Because we're in Japan.
Yeah.
Props to Bjorn.
Right.
Nice fall.
Nice
Nice fall.
I mean,
he rice this whole time. Like, that's a lot of rice.
Chopsticks is an inefficient tool for noodles. Fork you can twirl, but they're perfect for grabbing individual items like popcorn and chip.
But salad with chopsticks is the way forward.
Ooh, I'm gonna try that next time. It sounds good.
So much better.
It is much better.
Anyway, we digress.
The music swells, the emotional clap.
Salad with chopsticks? What? Why are we doing it with forks this whole time? What? Deceiver, what have you done? I cannot believe you betrayed me.
I'm actually no longer a barbarian. I'm a full paladin now.
Yes. That barbarian is off in Bodysmith's game. Bodyfiresmith's game, sorry, excuse me. Now, as we all have this dramatic revelation about the wondrous use of chopsticks and forks, she pushes away, and there's a splash of a large tear on the stone floor. Well, I hope Emil was able to do something, because something has changed. We can feel it in the wolves. The Count's control is not what it was.
Remind me quickly, what's her feeling on Strahd? I don't remember. Marin doesn't remember. I'm sure Ez would.
She blames Strahd for Emil's problems and was very angry with him.
Okay.
Now you remember, the problem they had with the previous den, which seems to have been transported here. It seems that they've uprooted and come here because of the Aarakocra ones, like wanting to swoop out across the forest and things.
Right.
And you remember the leader of this group, which is the Luluguru, Kirill Stoyanovich, is the main leader here, and he is the one that's believed in pitting the children against each other in, say, I don't know, a spear battle in a ring of stones on top of a mountainside.
Gonna use the children?
And the children would pit against each other, and then the remaining one, the last one standing, the strongest one, was changed into a werewolf. But Emil Zulika's husband thought that they should change all of them into werewolves so they had numbers. Whereas Kirill wanted just the strongest to become them. So, she looks, and as let's see here. As you look at that hybrid now coming down into the room properly, and like you're not focusing on this scene where we just were as much as you had been, you see that hybrid werewolf over on the side there has quite a extended snout. Hey, it's back. And almost a beak-like curve to the snout. And this seems to be one of the airwolves, yeah.
Airwolf.
If you can sing the song, I'll give you inspiration.
I don't know it, man. I don't know off the top of my head.
Da, 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 da. Was the old
No, I'm
theme
not
song.
having it.
It's the it was the helicopter version of Knight Rider.
Oh my god. I remember reruns of that show.
Oh god damn it.
Knight Rider was the better.
I was there first time around. Okay.
Marin and Mason are just dead faced, like, what? Knight Rider?
I had like one English TV channel growing up.
Oh wow.
Okay, so let's just return to our werewolf den sound set here. Emotional moment's over. Cancel emotion. So you are here in the shrine. Now
I'm still like just around the corner, just like listening in, just like friend or foe, still
Horn.
not sure. One of my tool proficiencies is actually like horn, so I don't know if I'm just like have it up to my ears. Like, huh?
Zulika turns to the hybrid airwolf and says, Wincentia, these are friends. Have you come to help? You and whoever you are. Edgar.
Oh,
Not
what?
Emil.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh, help!
It's just him.
What help are you looking for? There.
If Emil is dead, there is no place for me in this pack. I would take these children away, so they are not set to fight each other, tear each other apart in the name of purity.
I've been looking for these children. I want to get them out too.
Now, there is one thing that must happen before we leave. If Emil is dead, it is because of Strahd. And because of Kirill. We
That's
must.
Luke Guru, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We must wait. They are out hunting, but one of Vincentia's feathered friends recently returned. Swiftfang. That means that the pack that was sent out on the hunt will return soon. The question is where to make our stand.
How many?
She gestures to the southwest, round in the just like south of where you had found that doll. And are you holding the doll, Esmeralda?
Unless Edgar took it from me, then yes, I would still be holding
Yeah.
it.
Actually, when Sensia, the Airwolf hybrid, comes over to next to you, and just holds out a heavily furred and clawed hand.
I will pass it back.
Okay. And once she gets it off you, she walks over to that single child in the cell and passes it through the bars.
You got a fan.
The child whispers something to her, but the hybrid shakes its head and then turns back to look at you. And Zulika continues here. She points southwest. Kirill's mate, Bianca, is in their chambers in the west side of the caverns. And there are guards near the front. 3 werewolves and a good number of our natural kin.
But then he doesn't help you.
No. It's all about the... She almost spits it out. Alpha male.
You take him out. What happens? Are we the alpha now?
There will be a struggle for power. And the new leader will assert themselves. But, as I said, there are a great many wolves in the southwest of the caverns, and even more coming back with Kirill, as well as 3 werewolves and 3 of these new ones.
There aren't very many of us to fight against that many. What is just that we do?
Edgar's gonna finally get out of his direwolf form. He's gonna take
Bjorn
the chance.
uses this opportunity to also sneak out of the shadows to be like, "Hello, sorry, I'm here too."
Bjorn, as you do so, the statue in the northeast of the chamber between the cages is very clearly the Lady of the Mountain Thane.
Oh, hey, we have the same statue. I have a small one in my apartment.
It's the man who lives in the forest.
It's a hole in a big tree, but it's still technically an apartment.
Turbo give you inspiration, Bjorn, for your chopstick of proficiency.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Been using them since I was 16, and Chinese food became popular in Toronto.
Nice. So,
Well, is there a way we could single out the Luger? Because
We really only want to kill Luke Guru.
if we
Kirill.
can get him in a space with only one pathway, I can block it.
if we had more, if we had others that could help us and distract the others. Do you have someone we could send a message to when Sincere could fly?
I do not have the ability to cast such a spell.
Is there anyone we could send a message to via Wensitia? That her natural form is Wensitia, change. And the hybrid form kind of snarls a little, but then shifts and changes, and the fur becomes much more colourful, and you see a Aarakocra standing there.
I don't know who. Is the Bird Queen a good idea?
Do you have friends, Bird?
Well,
If you mention the Bird Queen, she clacks her beak angrily.
Oh.
I have severed ties.
Oh, okay.
I am not welcome, and for my failure to protect myself and the protection of the Bird Queen. I am not welcome there anymore.
My apologies, I didn't mean to presume. Okay, well perhaps we have allies at Ardenville's table, but it's a little far.
They just need to be distracted and at least led away from the
Esmeralda, you
library.
do know a few groups of people with a lot of horses.
With what?
A lot of horses.
Oh, my buddies, my people,
Mm-hmm.
with great rock music as well. This is true. Would I know where they are? I guess would it not?
The nearest to you at the moment would be the camp near Valaki.
Okay. Let's go with that then.
And you have good graces there because that's where you saved the daughter of the leader from drowning.
Yeah.
Although that wasn't you, but your group.
Associated.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys have been busy.
When Sincere says, "Is there anything that I might show to prove who I delivered the message from?"
Let's see what I have here.
A creepy doll that looks like Edgar.
Not sure that'd be entirely
That
encouraging.
is Kellen's doll, and he shall keep it.
Has he told you why it looks like Edgar, though?
I suppose it does look a bit like. I mean, there are plenty like this one in the forest.
How long would it take you to fly there?
I am swift as the mountain wind.
An hour.
I was one of the Bird Queen's guard.
Oh, I'm 15 minutes. In that case, I could cast Prestidigitation and put a color small marker symbol on object or surface for an hour.
Okay.
So I could do that.
Okay,
What?
yeah. Let's say there is a Vistani symbol, which
Yeah,
is
like
like,
a Vistani mark.
in need.
Yeah. That would be like what am I done?
That this Aarakocra would definitely not know.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I'll mark that. I assume I probably have paper somewhere. Yeah.
And last you heard, Madame Eva and her friends were traveling in that direction to meet with them as they were trying to weed out the Strahd supporters of the Vistani that were left behind.
Yeah. Okay.
And when Sincere nods, looks at Zulika, and says, "You make sure nothing happens to Kellen."
Can I do a thing before he takes off? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to do a divine sense.
Okay.
It's I have like 4 times per long rest. I can use this divine sense. Strong evil registers on my senses like a noxious odor. Powerful good rings like a heavenly music in my ear. As an action, I open my awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of my turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. In addition to like the sound and the smell. And then within the same radius of 60 feet, I can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated by the Hallow spell.
Okay.
I just want to see if this kid's evil, honestly.
There is no pings, I'm afraid.
All right. No one's
again,
evil. No one's
again, probably
good.
good thing.
Okay. Just to be safe.
nobody's celestial or infernal.
Right, but like, does strong evil or like strong good ring, like just like someone's intentions?
That's the flavorful way of explaining the mechanics that are said below.
No.
It only reveals celestials and fiends.
Oh, interesting.
When Cecilia carries on, she's like, Kellen must be returned to Daggerford. The others must be returned beyond the misty forest, back to their homes. Zulika, please. Zulika nods. Do not worry, we will keep them safe. They shall not be harmed. No
Over
more
here.
shall be harmed.
No other reasons.
And Aditya nods and she walks past, pushes through the human skin curtain,
Ugh.
and disappears up the stairs.
Right.
So, is there anything we might prepare?
Any traps we can? What kind of resources do we have in this cave? Do you have weapons stored, or do you have poison or traps from when you're hunting?
We-
Is there a way to separate Luke Guru from the pack? Maybe like wall him off somewhere. Yeah.
We are our weapons.
All right. What if we? Would it make sense to try and take up Bianca first? Is she resting? If we get her while she's sleeping.
That's true. She only has a couple guards right now, right?
It would perhaps be fortuitous if we were able to capture her. You see, you want
Oh.
this Lugaru on their own. If she is in danger, he may fly into a protective rage.
Right. So take out the guards and try and capture her then.
Sounds good. Let's go fight some like bodyguards, I guess. Is this guy just using guards on his girlfriend?
Zulika says, the guards are at the entrance beyond Bianca's cavern. Although any combat, any sounds will travel through the caves. The only other werewolf here at the moment is Skinnis, an elderly figure. Not what he once was, but loyal to the pack. And the wolves, the natural wolves, are loyal to him.
Edgar, do you have hold person?
Nay, Bjorn. That is
I have
a
to
spell.
Well, so I was thinking like I could cast hold person on one guy, and then somehow we can disable the other guy so we don't make too much noise all at the same time, so it doesn't carry. You know what I mean?
Well, what
Because there's
if-
two guys, right?
Well,
If south of Bianca's cavern chamber, there is a bottleneck, if you will. There are only two entrances from the south and the entrance to the cavern. If you can hold those two entrances while we grab Bianca, then you'll be able to keep them away.
Oh. I can also cast it at a higher level and target an additional guy.
More guys. Target all the guys.
I love to hold guys. Wait.
And there is another entrance to the east, but it is raised up above a pool. Only the flying of our kind, of our pack, could travel across that space, and they are not here. Only when Sensier was here. The others will be back soon, though.
Are any
So-
of the rest of them like-minded with you two?
No,
We can mislead and help us.
no, they are not.
Right. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's do this. So we're ready.
Okay.
Go hold some fucking guys, man.
So, if you want to make your way south, you can discover. And Zulika, I think Zulika will want to stay with the kids, just in case.
Okay.
So she'll stay, like at the most likely point that they would come from, like over here. And shifts to hybrid just in case.
Mm.
Change and disappear. It doesn't like when you change the tokens like that.
Oh well.
She'll be back. Okay. So you start stealthily creeping down. Can you give me a stealth check with advantage?
Yes.
Is that all of us?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. And I'm
So
gonna
straight roll
flat
for you.
roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
25.
Ready to roll well?
Nice.
15.
Good.
22.
Nice.
Holy shit.
So for an average of 20,
Guys, where
dirty
did you
20.
go?
Just completely bust the stealth right away. He's like, guys.
I'm just slightly sneakier than usual. Wow, it's like you can't even hear my armor clink and clank.
And you, if you could zoom out just a little bit, you know that Bianca was said to be over here.
Okay.
And the bottleneck is here.
Okay, so
Operation Capture Bianca, go.
do we want to approach the bottleneck from the south or from the north?
North.
North. No, okay, go.
Yes, so the south is where all the other wolves and the guards and everything are.
Ah, I see. Okay, cool. So we're heading this way then.
You can go on that right side of that column there. It's fine. It all ends up in the same place.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna turn off the crying children if that's okay.
Hello.
Oh, there's the pool. Okay.
Okay.
Do we see those guards yet?
You can see Bianca there, right? To the
Yeah.
left.
All right.
Okay. So let me just
What did they say that the guards were going to be?
south, like towards the main entrance that looks like the head of the creature.
Okay, right.
So you. Let's have a look here. You think that beyond, like immediately south of where you guys are now, that's the choke point. There.
Right.
Right. Those two, either side of that column. The two points there, and Zulika told you that the old elderly werewolf and the other wolves are just out of sight, like to the east there, south of that there. Beyond, just south of that shelf there. And so if you can hold those two gaps there,
Okay.
then you'll be unaccosted.
But so the hunting party's still out. There's two guards at the main entrance, and the other side has what right now?
Which way? So, like to the east, to the west there, sorry?
To the main entrance, like the wolf head. That's to the west.
It's due south of you.
Okay, so that's where the two guards are,
Yes.
and then on the other side of the pillar, to the east, the southeast.
Southwest. Over here.
Right, but what's on the other side of the pillar?
It's on the east side.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, there's you can see the pool, right?
yeah.
There. And then there's like some storage and stuff there.
Okay, cool.
She says there's nobody.
Can we like sneak up on these guys? Or if the guys like, yeah, if I can cast hold person on the guys, there won't be an issue while we kidnap the Loop Guru's wife.
There's two. Well, the problem is they're separate, and there's too many of them, right? There's the two south,
Oh, okay.
and you see those stairs there,
Yeah.
right? Those kind of lead up to a kind of lookout point. I think can you actually see the lookout? You can actually see the edge of the token there. Look, see.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
barely.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's where the lookouts are, looking towards the door. So there's two guards there apparently.
Oh, right.
But then there's the big, massive natural wolves and the elderly werewolf here.
Oh shit. Okay. We want to do a kidnapping without causing a ruckus.
Yeah, you can peek You can peek. Go to the edge of those 2 choke points there. You can peek that far with that. It's a good stealth check there. You could get that far without alerting them. If you want to, so you can see where the other tokens are. Yeah.
Bunch of tokens.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, Bjorn, regular wolves aren't no thing really.
Pardon me?
Regular wolves aren't that much of a problem.
Right, they're like a challenge rating like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah. Yes.
They're
Trying to say a bit more in character. But yes.
Oh, sorry. You know what? Like, if I were to rate regular wolves, I would say they're like a fucking 1 or 2, man.
It's just it's just the number of them. But again, like in this choke point, it would be very much easier to deal with them.
Yeah, if they can't flank us, it's much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we? I guess just start the fucking fight.
Aren't you going to secure Bianca first?
Yeah. Sorry. So, where's the anchor?
Northeast of where you are now. So northwest of where you are now. Sorry.
What would happen if I tried to cast suggestion on her and tried to encourage her to help us? If she failed that save, that could be fun.
Worth trying.
Do we try and secure the anchor first?
Sure.
Okay.
Do what?
Let's go get that anchor.
Okay, let's get that anchor.
I would hate to anchor the gods, but
Okay, so yeah, you make your way around, and you see that Bianca in wolf form is sleeping in that chamber there.
Okay.
Snake.
Yeah.
Let's just do a sneak around.
So, what are you going to do? Cast a spell, or try and grapple them, or what?
What is the anchor again?
Sorry?
Bianca.
Don't you mean Bianca?
Her name is Bianca.
Bianca.
Oh. I was like, hold on. So we're gonna capture someone named Bianca, and then secure an anchor. Like, what is happening in my game? Sorry, it's late.
It's your eyes that melted out, not your ears that melted off. Come on. This is what's up rather nicely though, because the charity stream where people can chime in and help out with things is going to be this big fight, which is nice.
Well, roleplay, yeah. Sweet. I don't know, like, do you have friends? I have hold person. That's about it.
I have a suggestion that might be useful. I'm just trying to figure out what would happen. What happens if you cast suggestion on a sleeping person?
Good question.
Do they at least get disadvantage on the save?
Let's look here.
It's like you're technically doing like the plot of Inception. You're incepting a suggestion while she's asleep.
Suggestion.
We're not technically in initiative, but can I prepare hold person as a reaction upon the reaction that suggestion fails?
No, preparing action is an action.
Okay.
So you can attempt to do faster than they do, but
Okay.
it's not a guarantee, I'm afraid.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. That's the thing, is that they are aware of your voice, but can they hear and understand your
Hearing
words?
is like the sound is there, but they aren't listening. But they are hearing it.
Yeah, I think she would have to be awake, as I'll say. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. Well, we can wake her in that case. I guess.
Can paralyzed people talk?
I don't think so.
If she's paralyzed, can she like swim for help?
So I realized her and then I cast suggestion.
Yeah.
Should that help her like
That's what I was
mental?
2 seconds. Nope, they cannot move or speak.
Oh yeah. Does a sleeping person get disadvantage on a wisdom saving throw?
I think
It's like strength and dexterity, isn't it?
I mean, I have disadvantage on my next roll because of Thamior. Anyway,
Oh,
This is
fantastic.
true. This
Thank
is
you,
true.
Amir.
Well,
I will cast a hold person.
Can I cast suggestion maybe instead because it's an 8-hour lasting thing if it works?
Wait, no, they have to be awake for you to
That's true.
do suggestion.
But
So he's gonna.
still, like, okay.
So he's gonna.
Then you-
But if they're paralyzed, they can still hear you. So you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Sweet.
thinking it'd be nice if she had disadvantage on saving against the suggestion spell, but
I would say.
Okay.
I would say a detect magic after the fact would determine whether she was under the influence of the spell. Or
that's
not.
true. Okay.
Okay. Sweet. So I'll do a hold person, cast it as second level, because I have to. It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, please, John.
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw as a wolf.
You know, wolves the wisest of the pack animals.
Where is the stat block? Come here. There we go. Okay, so Wisdom saving throw
Yes, sir.
with disadvantage.
Yes, please.
Tamio, I'm looking at you. You're still there. You skulked off into the
You left a
shadows.
while ago,
Shame.
Thank you, Thamior, wherever you are.
Very helpful.
He's in the Netherlands, too safely out of
Wherever
reach.
you are.
Was that an 11 and a nat 20?
Yeah.
On a disadvantage roll? Hell yeah, love to see it.
Nice.
Oh, so there was a natural 20 in there, but it is not a matter because
Wouldn't matter,
yeah, it wouldn't matter anyway. But it
Okay,
wasn't.
so she is now
So-
paralyzed. Let's just
So-
walk right up to her, I guess. She's paralyzed.
So yeah,
Hey.
her wolf eyes snap open as the magic kicks in, and you can. There's just a faint, tiniest little movement. Just that
Like-
she is aware and struggling against it, but unable to do that. Now, Bjorn, do they get to remake that save?
If we're in initiative, where's the whole person?
Is it every turn? End of the turn?
At the end of each turn, the target makes another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so Esmeralda, you have to dash in before they get a chance to escape.
Yeah,
So,
you've
this is a question about my knowledge about werewolves as a monster hunter. Can werewolves reproduce naturally?
Can they what naturally say?
What?
They reproduce naturally. Do they also have to bite somebody, or can two werewolves make little werewolf babies?
No, the lycanthropy is a curse that is.
Okay, that's fine.
It is hereditary as well. Yes.
It is hereditary
Wait,
as
so-
well, so
Oh, so two werewolves can have a werewolf baby. Oh, neato.
okay, that's helpful. Okay, we're going to go over it. We're going to try and cast a gesture. We're going to sit down next to her and be like, I really, you clearly value the happiness and the life of your pack, and that's wonderful. But don't you think maybe that kidnapping children is the best way to go about it? Everyone hates you. Don't you think that you and your husband could perhaps, just keep the blood pure? To reduce naturally. She's probably doing this much.
Is
better
that
than
your
I could.
suggestion? Keep the blood pure?
Yes. No, basically.
Is that why we came
Try and
here?
encourage her. You need to help us
Okay,
out these children. No, for the good of the pack. For the good of the pack.
Last time I heard that,
Otherwise,
I
convince
also heard
Cyril that you are the true answer
boot
to this
steps.
problem. Basically. Oh god.
Esmeralda's pro-apartheid.
Wow.
Whatever gets the job done.
Oh, fuck.
So
I do
Please.
not phrase this well.
that got lost in all sorts of
Yeah.
interference there. So what is the exact wording of the
It's a
suggestion?
DC 16 wisdom.
What is the exact suggestion of the
The exact wording is
wording?
I suggest that you talk to Kirill about how much you really want to let these children go.
Okay.
He doesn't want to, though. That's the issue.
But perhaps she can encourage him to at least let the kids go, and then once they're out of safety, perhaps he can. Unless you guys have other ideas.
Okay. Tell your husband, let the kids go. Let my people go.
No, she won't necessarily fight us because we're on the same side.
Now
Trying to release these kids.
you can specify conditions that will trigger this as well.
Okay, I've never actually cast this before, so
like you just cast it, started talking, and say, okay, how do we? What does this do?
sorry, I should probably thought this through.
I'm just like being really suggestive right now, and I hope it's coming across.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. I'm not really familiar with this kind of spell. I usually play wizards. Conditions that will trigger during special activity. if you see Kirill, you think that the lives of the children are more valuable than your own life, and you'll do anything to make sure that. Wait. What's our end goal here? We want Kirill to die.
Kill Kirill.
But that's
The paralyzed eyes go wide.
no. That's. I think that probably counts as an obviously harmful act.
No, hold
You
on,
can't
hold on.
ask her.
All we need her to do is get him alone.
Mm.
Right? Right?
Mm.
And then we can 3v1 his ass. Oh, sorry.
3v2, that's okay.
And then we can 3v1 his ass. Wait, sorry, what?
So maybe what if we hid somewhere and we told her that when Kirill comes back, bring him somewhere, and then we
Do you know
jump it?
somewhere where we would have the advantage?
Yeah.
Where in this this literal wolf's den would we have the advantage? Because your horse friends, how long are they going to take to get here?
I was thinking my horse friends, Maxine.
Your friends who have horses.
Maxine and her friends come galloping over the horizon.
It's me. You called for me. I came at once.
Oh no! Why do you have so many bats?
Today. I don't know, guys. I need some advice.
Bjorn, you should really go to our YouTube channel and check out our Honey Heist game.
Yes. Maxine is a key figure.
Okay. What if you suggested
Yeah, we're done now, mate. It's okay.
she simply just gets her husband alone so we can have a little chat away from the other wolves? That's all we need to do. Little chat.
And how do you make sure that the sound doesn't draw them in?
We have horse friends block bottleneck.
They aren't actually horses. Just so we're clear.
Well, I'm severely disappointed. I thought you were friends with horses and or centaurs, but okay, whatever.
It's really much less cool in Bjorn's eyes.
Yeah. Edgar can shape stone though, right? Can you literally just put the wall up where there were doors?
Can't Edgar just turn into a horse?
I would need to
I'm
double
over
check
the
that,
horses.
actually.
I'm over the horses. Edgar made a stone bed the other night. Can he make stone doors where there are bottlenecks?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Right, yeah, you could close up one of the bottlenecks, yeah.
Oh, look at me, big brain Bjorn. That's what they call me.
That's true. That's actually a good idea.
Okay, so
So
as
We get-
good. Yeah, it's late
we
now, so
get-
we're gonna have to wrap things up.
we get Loop Guru into this area. We close up one of the bottlenecks, or both of the bottlenecks if we can. We 3v1 Loop Guru. End of day, we go and fight zombie samurais or whatever.
Okay.
Well,
And if
sounds
hopefully,
splendid.
assuming that the suggestion spell works. But I guess. We'll see.
I guess, she'll have to roll for it.
Yep.
I look directly in the camera.
Okay, and as you give the suggestion to bring the leader of the pack, Zarel, into this upper area by himself, right? That's the suggestion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that you
Let's
can
go
spring the trap
We got there eventually.
and do that. And so yeah, you give the suggestion, and the scary music. She gets to make a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Yes, 16.
16. Okay, not with disadvantage anymore. You won't know what's happened because she'll be paralyzed.
Yep.
But one of us can cast detect magic, right?
Yes, but that's gonna be the start of next week.
So actually, the detect magic would probably go off as soon as the suggestion went on.
Okay,
So I wouldn't know anymore.
I have rolled the dice. I know the
Alright.
results. And Tubbo, this is part of Curse of Strahd, yeah, the werewolf den. And you cast suggestion. And as the magic washes over her, there's no immediate reaction from the paralyzed form.
No, hold on. Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you can next week.
Okay. Fine. Alright.
Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. A huge thank you to everyone that's been joining us. A bunch of people in tonight. Thank you so much. Last chance to jump in the giveaway before we wrap up here and say good night. Oyasumi and the like. Please, ! enter if you want the chance to win some fantastic CGRGP goodies there. We are going to be back as part of our No Kid Hungry stream. We will be playing all of our campaigns next week, raising funds for No Kid Hungry, and they will be wonderful, entertaining streams if you're able to join us. And of course, if you're able, do donate to the generous cause. As little as $1 can help to give a bunch of meals to the underfed and needy children that this fabulous charity helps all the time. And you can get yourself some incredible swag. There's lots and lots of awesome donation incentives from Colbot Press, D&D Beyond, CZRPG, our friend here, Shard Tabletop, all sorts of amazing things. And we are going to have lots of good things cooked up for you to influence play and influence the games as they go. There's going to be a big battle against a legendary action toting vicious werewolf variant that's from Van Richten. So if you want to see that, if you want to see any of our others, including our amazing guest games, 2 sessions of one-shot roulette this Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are in the world, boom, we will be joined by the incredible James Hake, the head game designer at Ghostfire Games and the project lead on the recent Critical Role book Call of the Netherdeep, and Kelsey Dion, who is the force behind the Arcane Library, a fantastic creator in herself, and our own Marin, she is, and of course Michael too. It's going to be fantastic, a fantastic session. Then the second weekend we are going to be joined by our felted friends and Ryan from Perception Studio, Brian, Cucumber and Ryan, and also Dead Aussie Gamer, and also one Quincy, you may have heard of him, from Quincy's Tavern, are going to be joining us for the second session. They're going to be absolutely fantastic games, completely randomly generated characters in a randomly generated setting, going through a randomly generated plot as we just throw ourselves headlong into the craziness that is one-shot roulette. Please join us for those. Donate, influence play, help them out, hinder them, whatever you fancy doing. Utter
Be
craziness.
cool though, man. Be cool.
Counting on you.
We cannot wait to see everything that happens. All of our regular campaigns and these 2 one-shot roulette games. Going to be absolute madness and absolute craziness, but so much fun. And we really hope you're able to join us next time. If you are not already, jump into our Discord. If you give us a follow, I will send you the Discord link after we go offline. And you can come and hang out and get all of that news and find out what's going on when we go live, and all of the exciting news before it's anywhere else. Now, that is plenty of time. Let us see who our winner is as we leave the werewolf den. Drum roll. Closing the entries. Boom. Good luck, everyone. Lots of people entered in there today. Today's copy of Encounters in Ravenloft or Barovia goes to Thamior.
Well deserved.
Hell yeah, Thamior.
Do not think that disadvantaging the DM gives you advantage in other places. No, it does not.
I think she'd pass.
That's kind of what this whole result implies.
We shall see. We shall see. Now, well, we shall see if Thamior is still here first and foremost. Thamior, are you
He left a
here?
little while ago, didn't he?
Well, if they're lurking, we do, you know, it's people who are supporting the channel. So if they're still around in the lurky lurks, then it will be okay. They are still in chat there.
Alright,
Excellent. It's okay. Yeah, I think they may be lurking, but they are still logged in. So thank you very much, Thamior. Enjoy the message that I'm about to send you. Okay, now, thank you everyone. Absolute pleasure as always. We will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you to my lovely players. Thank you to all of you wonderful people over there in chat. And we shall see you all very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got to let those phoenixes fly. But until next time, back here in the Werewolf Den, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai.
Oyasumi nasai.
Oyasumi. Bye.
Bye, good night.